Well, hello to this very cold morning and the start of a brand new adventure. If you've seen the allotment or the farm stuff on this channel, then hurrah, thank you. But this is the start of the tiny home adventure. I've wanted to create a tiny home forever and a day. And I've watched all those videos during lockdown. Obsessed. And now it's time to start my own. I was going to do a shipping container and all that malarkey, but I've gone with a bus. Yes, a bus. I'm going to convert a bus into a tiny home. Well, that's the plan. I've never done anything like this before, so I have no idea how it'll go, but this is how it started.
Rubble everywhere. We're doing some hard standing. Of course we are. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, what are you actually going to do down there on that farm of yours? Well, it's a very good question because I don't know some of the time. I mean, I've only really concentrated on the allotment so far because, well, that's really the only bit I spend most of my time here doing, although I planted about 4,500 plants so far, hedgerows and trees and all the rest of it, some of which has been on this channel. And Nibbington's is dealing with, you know, what do you call it? Hay. Hey! So all of that's going on in the background. But really, I suppose the problem I've had is spending time here because I don't really have that much time to spend down here. I need to stay down here because I have to travel all the time from home to here. And I have the caravan I could stay in, but it's very ill-equipped. I need something a bit more substantial. And couple this with the fact that I'm obsessed with tiny homes. Love them. I watch all the shows on YouTube with Bryce Dudar in New Zealand, and with George Clark, with all his amazing spaces. His actual houses, not his own personal ones. Although, blushing. Although, anyway, sorry, George. So, yes, that aside, I thought that's what I'll do. I'll get a tiny home. Just get one, like you do. I'll make one. I'll build one. And with that in mind, I bought this. What do you think of that then? And yes, it's gold. It's gold. Camp? Moi? No.
So my first job is to basically gut the bus completely. And I'm going to start with this cacophony of yellowness and see what I can get out. I have a very disparate set of tools, if that's the right word. And oddments. So I'm going to see what I've got and see if I can do it. Or I might have to trap down to the tool shop and buy something new and more industrial. We shall see. So already I've run into an issue, which is that a lot of these are held on by these hexagonal, you can see what these are, which are very easy to remove. But, or they are on these screws here, which are relatively movable, but some are absolutely they've been cross-threaded, or no, not the word for it, where the cross bit, the Phillips bit, has been shredded. So it's just sort of a round hole. So I'll have to drill those out or angle grind them out. And so like this is a good example here. They've got these screws which actually are okay and are coming out. But on the floor, which I dare you to come to the floor with me, but because it's so minging, it's like this. Which is why I'm wearing these gloves, because that is disgusting. And I've just been really close to it, and man, it smells. It smells really bad. It smells like wee, actually. But I suspect this floor hasn't been cleaned as much as one would hope. So we're not thinking about that at all. In fact, we're just going to get rid of this cacophony of yellow and see what happens. But with all these different ways of doing it, I mean, they put them in with the oddest assortment of things. So here, there's some sort of, I don't know, rotting thing here, but all these screws are just screwed, in fact. So wish me luck, and I'll see you on the other side. Yeah, just me, casually hanging out at Tool Station now that I'm like, I've Googled what I have to do and I'm expert. So, I've got my angled metal cutting, grinding disc thing with a crosshead hatch tool set, so ready to go. I've got this DIY thing. I'm on it!